got shot at? Oh, sleep well. Sleep well. Sleep well. Go f your dead homie. I get sturdy on his grave. Go f your dead homie. He died right here. Shut your ass up. That nigga burning in hell. You got the nerve to put some crosses right here. That nigga in hell burning. Nigga. You bitch ass.
What's going on, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters? And before we get started, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, like the video. It helps immensely. Now let's get into it. James Gunn has been making the rounds, doing interviews with various YouTubers, and he's been spilling a lot of tea. So here's one of them that really intrigued me. James Gunn says that Darkseid won't be the big bad of the DCU. Quote, using Darkseid as the big bad right now is not necessarily the thing for a lot of reasons. Zack Snyder did it cool in his way, and because Thanos and Marvel. So the fact that James Gunn gave a shout out to Zack Snyder and actually complimented Zack Snyder using his Darkseid for about 5 minutes just shows that James Gunn is awesome. And hopefully Zack Snyder can take notes and actually, learn how to actually compliment other directors and not post images from 10 years ago just to poke the fan base that will lead to absolutely nothing. So shout out to James Gunn on there. And it makes sense because obviously, Darkseid will be used in the future of the DCU, but not right now. It's almost like, like what Marvel did with Thanos. Like Marvel teased Thanos, but they didn't use him right away. They set up Ultron, they set up Loki, they set up, other villains before they got to the big bad of Darkseid. Because right now, James Gunn is setting up the DCU nice and slow so that they don't make the same mistakes that the DCEU did and rushed to the Justice League and rushed to Darkseid. And we saw how the Snyderverse ended. It ended in a big ass disaster. So James Gunn is doing it smart, taking his time. And the fact that James Gunn is a fan of the New Gods storyline, because he also mentioned Jack Kirby's New Gods, and he's actually a fan of that storyline, which obviously he is because James Gunn is always complicated. He says that James Gunn says that he finds Jack Kirby's New Gods fascinating and they will play around with it. Yes, I mean, obviously with the news that Tom King and Mr. Miracle, the animated TV show based on the Tom King novel, we were wondering whether or not that's going to be implemented in the DCU. And it seems like from what James Gunn is saying here, that's actually going to be the case. He adds, they will be introduced in the Mr. Miracle animated series, which he has a screenplay for, but hasn't read yet. So the fact that, we are going to get Darkseid, our first glimpse of Darkseid and the New Gods and Mr. Miracle and Big Barda in this new DC animated universe, everything is coming together and I love it.
Good. The final. God damn, that's good shit.
Also, James Gunn on if there are plans for another DCU slate or Comic-Con reveals. Quote, I think it's a case-by-case basis. It just depends on the situation. Sometimes you really benefit from going to Comic-Con and spending millions of dollars and selling in an idea, especially when you have a great trailer. But other times, I post a picture of the cover of the screenplay on Instagram for $0 and it's equally effective, as we saw with the Man of Tomorrow script and, of course, the Man of Tomorrow announcement, which got millions of views and Twitter impressions. It gets just as much press, so you have to kind of always ask yourself what it's worth spending money on. The hard thing for me is I don't have much time. I live in Georgia. I'm gonna fly out to Comic-Con for these days that could spend on doing another draft of Man of Tomorrow. What matters to me at the end of the day is quality, and I agree. James Gunn, do not rush, which he's not doing. He's taking his time, making sure that the scripts are right and they are just benefiting us. And I can't complain about that in the slightest. So I cannot wait for Man of Tomorrow. Cannot wait for all of this. I think it's going to be great. So far, the DCU is cooking. Look, I even liked Peacemaker. This DCU is going so well that I enjoyed Peacemaker season 2 way more than I did season 1. Maybe I should go back and watch Peacemaker season 1 again if I have the time. But we'll see. So, yeah, man, everything so far, I'm liking what I'm hearing. I can't complain about anything. James Gunn is doing what he does best and is giving us fans what we desire. So that's going to be it. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, all that good shit. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Who do you think is going to be the big bad of the DCU at first? Because Darkseid obviously is going to be the end game, no pun intended. Could it be Vandal Savage? Could it be Brainiac? Could it be Mongol? Could it be some obscure DCU villain that we don't know? A lot of questions that I'm eagerly anticipating the answers. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
Through the fire.